Oi.
I've got the microphone on.
Microphone's on. Hello!
Microphone's
Hey,
on.
Beats! How is everybody?
You ready to...
I'm ready, as ready as I can be. I'm too warm.
Sure?
Yeah.
It's like... Okay. There you are.
Well, you keep asking like I'm not ready, and now I'm concerned. There's something on my face.
You did literally just walk in.
I did, yeah. Well, it's easy this streaming stuff, isn't it?
He says as he looks around to see if he's got the correct tools.
So how is everyone? How you doing, Beats? Chock, you weren't first because Stream Elements said that we were live first. Ooh. How's everyone finding the temperature? 2 days off, look at you. Whoa. Alright. Have you done all the specs and everything then? Are you prepared?
Yeah.
Nice.
I told you, like, this week, I am 100%.
The one time Chris is already, I'm not.
I've set up your products, I've done the specs, I've made a little finishing screen, because we talked about that a few weeks ago.
Ah, yes. Yes.
And I did it on my own, didn't get your help. Just got it all done.
No, I'm just going to grab the case. Who's this build for? This is just a general build for a customer. It's no one that's requested it.
I mean, there was a couple of requests for, like, I think there was like one that came in yesterday, 3 that came in today, and then there was one that we nearly built, but that was the one that we couldn't get the parts in time for.
Yeah, it was just literally just the motherboard. We had everything else.
Yeah.
Right. Bear with me, people.
What type of bear? Ha ha ha! How much does this build cost? No skill, Jeremy. Good evening.
Sup, fella? It's been a while since I've seen you, Jeremy.
Let's have a look. It's 1650 with a Ryzen 5 and an SSD. I reckon we're in the like £900.
Maybe a bit less.
I'm just thinking the right.
Well, probably in that ballpark. Yeah.
3600 with an SSD.
Oh yeah, look. Beats likes the Lumina front piece on the wall.
It's a little prototype.
You know what else I'm going to need? I'm going to need thermal paste. We're prepared, I swear.
Daniel Merchants, he got his yesterday. He's one happy chappy.
How could they not be? I'll have to go grab some thermal paste in a moment. Oh no, I don't. I've got some here. Here's one I made earlier.
It's almost like you're prepared.
Well, the more stuff I keep grabbing when we don't have it, eventually we'll have everything.
I feel like that fan is doing nothing in here.
It's occasionally cooling my knees.
What we need to do is Ogre Boy! No, we don't need to do Ogre Boy. What we need to do is we need to add some fans to that hole in the ceiling there.
Oh yeah.
So if we
RGB fans.
if we fill that space.
Pistols the pirate thing, you following?
If we fill that space with external fans and then fill the space on the other side with internal fans, we could circulate.
We'll just make a whole new door with intake and we'll outtake out.
Oh man, like door fans? Is that a thing?
I have a question. Go for it, Dest. If you don't select Windows, I do believe we install Windows to run all the tests, it's just not activated.
It's the trial version.
Yeah, the trial.
Still works, it just has some limitations. Things like you can't change, like it's really tricky to change the desktop background for some reason.
Yeah, that's one of those things, unless you've got like an OEM file.
It doesn't update as quickly and as often.
Just turn the sprinklers on, that'll do it. I wouldn't even be mad if that happened. You're rigging up your wires to your front panel, all in that space.
Yeah, but you know, there's room for improvement.
What did you ask, Dest? Did you want to put like Ubuntu or something on the system? Alright, just shuffle that over there. As you all know, it's a Lumina. You can gather that one out, I've seen them.
But we don't have the magnet equipment
We do not.
So magnets will be fitted tomorrow.
Did either of you build a Lumina Cyberpunk last week? I wouldn't have, because I'm not in the general build vicinity, and Chris wouldn't have, because he's working at home. We've gone for their second fierce. Glad to hear it.
Is there a way to get a fully customizable PC? Or customable? Yes, there is. We are just updating the options at the moment. On our website, there is a custom build PC button right on the homepage.
Having leftover barbecue and PC build Happy Tuesday, yeah. I need to get barbecue, to be fair.
Oh, this is 100% barbecue weather. Oh, Top Shot.
Without a doubt.
There we go. Motherboards. Just let me know when you're going to insert that Ryzen.
3760 Super on Thursday. Do you know what make the GPU will be? It varies, depending on availability more than anything. That's the 3600 going in there.
I know in some cases, if someone requests a specific one and it is in stock, we will choose that one over another one. But it does come down to stock availability. And there are some systems now where we're starting to give the option of which brand you can choose.
One of the things, like, I don't know how aware anyone is of the way those things work, but I can tell you now, as someone who gets like the water cooling blocks and things like that for GPUs, it's weird how one day you'll see one graphics card get released and within 2 months it's an end of line and they've remade it and now you've got a different one.
Yeah. Kashmiri.
Did everything else match, JP? Hope everyone's looking after and maintaining their computers in this temperature. Just look after them.
That's it. The amount of people are going to be saying, "Oh, my temperature's going up."
Yeah, my computer's overheating. Well, it is 30 degrees outside. 75 degrees isn't the worst.
In this heat as well.
Yeah, it depends what you're playing, what cooler you've got, what CPU you've got. Because you need to remember, when you're gaming, you're not just using your CPU, you're using the graphics card as well, so both of them are going to be generating heat.
And at the moment, the air that's being sucked into your PC to cool it down is warm air.
Yeah. The Lumina Lava back in April. Have you seen the new Lumina Lava, JP?
The Lumina Lava Ultimate.
Is that what we're calling it?
I can hear from your voice that you're not happy.
Is that what you call it?
Is that what we call it? No, I think it will be changed, but... Ryzen 5 3600, that is exactly what
the other day, keeping the fans
JP
on
does
fast.
that, just said that he's decided on.
Well, I'm already old school. You bought the Lumina Lava before it was cool.
It just flew right into my face.
Let's get this cooler on. I feel like I need to get a couple of these stock coolers and just strap them to my head right now. Someone actually did that. There was I think it was a Reddit post or something. Someone's kid had a fever, so they put a CPU cooler on his head and it actually worked. Like,
I'm telling you, next week we just want to let's just do a how to make a homemade fan build.
Homemade fan build?
Yeah, as in getting a lot of old computer fans and
bring
them up in a series. And...
Like I say, I've got a bunch of fans in my office that I'd love to I'll just make a case entirely out of fans.
I wonder if we can get 9 fans in a square and then get some sort of mist sprayer that fires up behind it, and then you'd have this wall of fans that's just like psh.
You want to spray mist around electrical components?
I'm not electric. No, I want to spray at me.
Oh, at you? Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, like a giant cooling fan thing.
I wouldn't even worry until you start creeping above the 80s, Daniel. Especially in this weather. If you are concerned, you can grab an all-in-one cooler and upgrade that, and there is some pretty beastly air coolers out there that will help a lot, like the is it Black Rock or Pure Black or something? The Be Quiet one, that is a really good cooler.
I want to say ASRock, but they're the motherboards, aren't they? How do you check the temperature? Basically, you need one of those thermometers that like you used to put in your mouth as a child.
And just touch it.
And just
don't do that.
You've got to get it between the fan blades as it's spinning.
Chris, shut up. People will do this.
Mr. Editor. Is that the Mr. Editor that accidentally ordered a first PC the other day?
Yep, it is indeed. Dark Rock, that's the one, Kashmiri. Wait, let me catch up a second. Give me a thought. A while ago, my 1060 went from 120 FPS on high settings to 60 FPS on low in Fortnite. I've not really heard of that happening. What? Have you turned VSync on? If you've got VSync on and you're limiting your frames to 60, and you've got a 60Hz monitor, that will do it. It's just whilst gaming idle, it's at 30 degrees. Yeah, that's acceptable right now. I'll see you later, old boy. Right. RAM goes in. Take out the little plasticky bits. No, it's fully off. Also, it's 140 for that. That's worth it. Huh. I will assume you've got the latest drivers and things. And Ogre Boy says there, Fortnite greatly increased the requirements around Season 4 or 5. Chilling around 75 in normal conditions. What, you mean idly? Because I'd be concerned if you're at 75 and idle. Pistols the pirate knows. CPU Z, GPU Z. Great for monitoring things. Not idling. Ah. Right. RAM CPU. Right, we'll tuck this to the side for now.
Oh! My stomach's just reminded me it's food time.
What have we got today, Chris?
Chicken!
Chicken.
Chicken!
You going to elaborate, or is it just like, is it boiled chicken? What is it?
No Skill Jeremy said, have we got a second chat open somewhere? Yes, we do. We're actually streaming on other platforms. We need to incorporate our chat thing into the screen somehow.
Yeah, you can do that. You can literally get into Restream, click a chat URL, and you paste it in like a browser.
What?
You know how we've got the overlay, which is a browser link?
Oh, is it? Like,
if you go into Restream, there will be a section that has just a chat URL.
Monitor, help, something, scheduler.
So that IO shield's in, but it went in too easy. It confused me. Because normally I've got to fight with those things.
Help center, monitor. I feel like if we hit chat, it's just gonna. Oh wait, embedded in stream. Is that the one?
Yeah.
Embedded link is copied, right?
So then, yeah, right click there, or click plus on the source.
On the source?
Yeah, and then go browser.
Browser.
Bring it out and name it.
Chatty.
It depends on your internet, Dan. Like I've got a 360 or 362 from Virgin.
So just sticking it there.
Yeah, and then just click OK on that, and that should.
You sure? I want to change the width and stuff.
Click. Now give it a minute. There you go. You can customize the chat settings on Restream itself, I think.
So more stuff to do.
Yeah, we know, Jeremy, and we've tried to discuss it with them, but they just outright ignored us, so... What?
I'm not even trying that.
Kung Kikling? Thank you for the follow. 12 megabytes a second. Wait, do you mean like downloading at 12 megasecond? Or they've done that thing, like, because I hate it when internet service providers do that, and they're like 60 megabytes a second. And some people are like, oh great, I can download that fast, but in fact you're downloading at 6. Because it's megabits and bytes. And they play with your emotions. Imagine that, editor. Imagine that.
7.
How's things going on Trovo for you, by the way? I did sort out that restream thing you showed me how to do. But it kept, for some reason, it kept cutting out. I don't know if everything was set right as far as I'm aware.
What?
There's a restream thing you can do where you essentially make your own little local server that pushes it to the other ones. It's fairly simple to do, and I set it up with Trovo and a couple of other things, and best of all, it's free, but I had some issues.
Like, is that chat on the screen big enough for people to see? I don't...
Go back onto the Restream website and see what kind of customization settings you can do.
Yeah, I'm looking for them now, I can't find them. Like, if you go to chat...
Oh, a subscriber! Kung Kickling! Kickling! Thanks, Kashmir. I'm glad you like it. So double check that's in the right place there.
Come on, man. Ooh.
Bless you.
I want my food, but at the same time, I want to make this chat box bigger.
Because you might be able to find a setting that removes the background, so it just shows the little chat bubbles.
Yeah, I'm really trying it. Settings, monitor.
Does anyone know how to use Restream?
Billing.
So what are you all doing at home anyway? When in weather like this? Why are you not in the back garden with a grill on?
I wonder if this is still. Ooh. Alright. Ah.
Melting. I've just bought one of them little aircon units. MD Lou, thank you for following.
Appearance.
I've just got a little, you know, like little aircon unit you can get on Amazon. I think I got it on offer for like 15 quid. And it like makes the mist and it's supposed to cool you down. It's still nowhere near as effective as I'd like it to be, but it does something. Oof, 40 degrees. It was alright, Kashmiri. It's it did a bit, but you've got to be really close to it. And if you're in a big room, it's a lot less effective. You need to have it like right in front of you. It's like making a little bubble for yourself. Are you guys hiring? Depends. What are your qualifications? Do we have a jobs page on the website? Like a careers page?
Yes.
He's not confident, guys.
I'm just not sure when the last time it was. I'm concentrating. I'm not a multi-concentrator.
You're not a multi-concentrator?
No.
Heard it here first. Soul to soul there. Hi there. Because I've just done a 13-hour shift delivering and I want to sit in front of my fan and watch streams. Agreed. Agreed. I don't like taking my hat off, but I might have to. I don't know who followed because he brought a window up in front of me.
There you go.
Sock3 on Twitch.
Top left hand.
Sock. Thanks. You have a jobs page which doesn't really show any position. Did you change settings on the chat?
Yeah.
Yeah. Go back onto the chatty source.
Yep.
In OBS. The window, the properties of that source. Dan Mazio17, thank you for following. Loads of followers tonight.
I know. This one here.
And click, scroll down, and click refresh cache the current page, yeah. There you go.
Aha, it's bigger. Right.
One day, guys, we're going to teach Chris how to be a pro streamer.
It's got no backgrounds.
That's what you wanted, isn't it?
Exactly.
Ah, I haven't just got out there.
Em seems to be watching from the other side of the building.
She is indeed, yeah. For those of you who don't know, Mitaki's just started working with us. Don't think there's any official title there yet, but it's some kind of marketing assistant, user researcher lady.
Now, is that chat big enough?
Yeah. You gotta think
shot.
everyone at home's watching it on full screen.
Ah, damn it. How do I do that thing where I copy... because it's not there now. Look, main shot, chat. Can I just copy that? And then go to the top one.
Professional Animal Crossing player.
There we go. Oh my god, I'm getting so good at this. So
You're
good.
amazing. Good job.
We keep talking about this, but we really need to send a plan and design of our new stream layout into the graphic designer to get it done.
Oh, I thought you'd already started that.
No, because we need to chat about what
Get it
stuff we
done.
want.
Just buy one. Get on Fiverr. Oh, I said this last stream, this screwdriver's losing its magnetism. Chris doing stream things right, what's the world come to? They're learning. Need more RAM. I posted a picture on my Twitter earlier, I don't know if any of you guys saw it. Of a, oh my gosh, this screwdriver. Of a kit of 64GB Dominator. It's absolutely insane. The RAM kit itself is like £405.
Oh.
But yeah. I think someone else commented as well, like, oh yeah, meanwhile I've got 4 gig of DDR2. I'm like, oops. Oh, did you see it, Beats? Can the face covering go on any PC? Oh, this covering. When you said face covering, I automatically went to masks. We're being brainwashed.
Alright. I don't know what to do. Oh.
But it will go on the front of any of the Lumina cases. That's what they're made for. That's how they light up so well. Dr. Best Martin, hello there. Okay, board is in.
String, scale.
Okay, I think next week we steal one of the aircon units from one of the other offices because this is.
All we need to do is build our own, I told you.
Is anyone playing any, I'm currently microwaving a toaster. I wouldn't recommend doing that.
That's better. Right.
Has anyone played any new games recently? Let me know, because I'm always looking for playing something new, because nothing can keep me occupied for very long. Power supply. Better cooler, plenty of airflow. Dan, I don't liquid cool it by a custom cooling loop. Fall Guys, everyone's been playing Fall Guys.
I want to get that. I was going to get it the other day, but I got busy. Looks good.
Emiataki just got it, but hasn't played it yet.
See, I was going to buy it the other day, but then I saw all the server problems, and I was like, maybe I'll wait until...
That actually frustrated me as well, because a lot of people are like, oh, you've launched a game, and you can't even keep your servers up. So they're a small indie team. They had no idea this was going to happen. There's like 4 of them, like... They've got a really good social media guy though as well, he's hilarious. Better than ours. I don't know if you guys heard him, but he told me to shut up. And they're just getting better beats. Hold on, I'm holding. So, As well, guys, Emiatak is actually in the building, and I was trying to persuade her to come and help us on stream. But she wasn't having it.
Soon.
So you need to peer pressure her in the chat to come and say hello live. And I trust you to improve them just as I buy mine. Well, you saw the lava one, didn't you? And yes, you can buy the case separately. I don't think there's a listing on the site, but if you get in touch with customer service, we can sort that, right? Yeah.
There is a listing on the site.
There is a list for just the case.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, in that case, yes, you can.
Easiest way to find it is slide 4 of our main page takes you to like a little Luna presentation. And there's a link on there that shows you the panels, the case, the PCs, everything.
By the way, aren't you scared that people will analyse what you're doing and learn to build their own PCs? Do I look like I know what I'm doing? To be fair, I tend to give a lot of advice. If someone wants to go and build their own PC, like, good for them.
See, this is the big debate. People who are willing to go build their own PCs will go build their own PC. And they'll either do it really well and enjoy it, and then they will build PCs.
Yep.
Or they'll get it wrong, and then they'll have to buy one from us.
Exactly.
Nothing we
pay
do,
out twice.
nothing we do is going to stop that customer building their own PC, but we could help them, and then they might
I am not Gary.
shop with us in the future.
But yeah, like, by all means, if someone wants to try and go ahead and build their own computer, then I'm all for it. Like, I've been building them for years. But you've always got to remember, I know people that have built computers for years longer than I have, and they've ended up buying pre-builds just because they just want it and they just want it to work. And if something does go wrong, they can send it back. It's someone else's responsibility. If you build your system, you've got to troubleshoot what's wrong with it. You've got to find out what exact parts failed. Then you've got to sort out the return and the warranty for that part. Whereas if you buy a pre-build and something goes wrong, you call them up and go, it's broken, and they're like, yeah, we'll fix that, and it's done. I agree, Kashmiri. Especially like when you're building your own, and you can sit back and go, great, now I can play. Oh. Right. This heat is actually making me lose focus of everything I'm doing. I'm like, what's next?
I feel like it's getting cooler.
I disagree.
Maybe it's the chicken cooling me down.
It's the chicken cooling me down. Yeah, exactly these. I mean, like, I think the first ever liquid loop I got was a pre-build, which eventually failed, and that's partly what taught me to do loops initially, was just tearing that apart and rebuilding it all, and went from there. Right. Route a couple more of these wires through. And I'll say it every time. Front I/O things, like if you ever do build your own computer, these things, you'll hate them. This is just the power switch and the LEDs for the power switch. And they are one of those fiddly things to deal with. Water cooling is the only thing I'd be scared of when building my own PC. Easy. Nothing ever goes wrong. Hey Bella. Glad AMD is regaining market share, but I'll wait till the buyers matures more. I know too many people have had problems with multiple RMAs. Really? What, with the processors or the boards? Or just realised what that name is.
Oh, how did you only just
I've only just clocked it. How do you control the RGB on the front panel? The front panel has a dedicated switch that flicks between, I want to say there's like 18 modes? 18 sounds like the right number.
It's something like 36.
36. Since when were you lurking in here?
Always lurking.
Don't. Speaking of lurking, I've seen some things on Twitter recently as well about people complaining about people lurking and it's not like contributing enough. What's your guys' opinion on that? I feel like if I'm streaming and someone's lurking, fine. Like, if they've got other things to do, but they're showing their support by adding to that viewer list, then fine.
I do it sometimes. Like, I'll have one of the streamers on, like, in the background. Like, I've got to be doing work.
Yeah.
Every now and then I'll show up.
Yeah, exactly, Benji. Banjo. Benji, Banjo.
Benjanjo.
Benjanjo. I made a boo-boo. I've got to move the power supply because the cable I wanted is underneath it. There we go.
This is a very messy decision, chicken. When I've got such a long mustache that keeps getting in my mouth.
So you have all those greasy fingers when you type back to people. Appreciate all the lurks. Damn right. I was gonna get Webster on tonight. Yeah, I think he was gonna as well at one point, but then time disappeared and he left. Maybe next week. Because the days when I'm off, you can't have him because he's off with me.
Still need to find a willing sacrifice.
A willing sacrifice for the stream. Have to get another stream team member down. Yeah, exactly. Banjo, Benji, Benji, Banjo. It's quite pleasant to say that.
It's like a Nintendo style name now. Sounds like a Nintendo character.
Isn't that like
Banjo-Kazooie?
That's what I was thinking. Alright. Pop these cables up through here. Yeah. Thing as well, like Benji, that's how I mostly watch streams, like Chris said, because I'm always doing something. I can't type all the time. I know it's good to be more engaging, and it is fun to be more engaging, but sometimes you just can't.
Even if we knew anything about that RTX, we couldn't say anything.
Even if we knew, because we don't know, because I want to know. Because I'm on a 1080 Ti, and I have no intention of really upgrading it. But if they come out at a decent enough price, I will seriously consider it.
Daniel Merchant wants to know if you unplug your PC during a storm, just in case.
No. You just made me think of like when I was younger, like would your parents like ever just tell you like there's a storm, goes like unplug everything, don't go on the phone, don't do these things.
I do remember getting told not to go on the phone.
Yeah, exactly. Like, but I don't think. I know I don't do it. I mean, there was thunderstorms last night. Pretty bad. It kept me awake, to be fair.
One bang that brought me up, that's about it.
Well, what have you currently got? Hung. I'm impressed with the name. You've got a 2080 Ti. Okay, well, when you buy a 38, you let me know. And let me know what you're getting rid of your 2080 Ti for. Yeah, like the surge protection's come a real long way since way back when. So even like one of the things you'll hear as well as people talking about is, oh, you're not wearing a static wristband and you're building a computer, oh my god, oh, you're gonna break it. The protection that's on the systems and components these days is so good. And I mean, there's nothing metal around me. I've got a wooden table or rubber mat and I'm grounded to the case, so it's very unlikely anything like that would ever happen. Only by EVGA. I think mine's Asus currently.
So good. Well, now I need some tissue.
But yeah, like I say, let me know, Hung, because always after a bargain for the PC. My 2080 Ti, not my 1080 Ti only cost me like, I think I said this before, it was under £300.
And by bargain, you mean like 25% of the cost instead of like,
Yeah.
we get it out.
Yeah.
You just don't want to spend any money. Like, if someone could pay you to take it, that's probably the ideal scenario.
Have a backup power supply. Ah, okay.
I think we need to block,
Well, that's it.
block Hung from the chat now.
That's it. You're out. I'm sorry. But funnily enough, like if I upgrade, it will be Emyataki in the chat that will end up with my 1080 Ti, quite likely. She's currently got my 1070 that I had. You're gonna say 2,000? 2,000 what? Pounds for what? That 2080? I've never gamed personally on either of those, but it depends on the applications. I've heard that the 5700 XT works really well at what's the res? The 1440 and gets high frames in that. Like it's made to work really well in that resolution. But I don't personally have much experience on it.
No.
But in terms of graphics cards, until AMD really pull the finger out, I'll probably just keep sticking to Nvidia. I had an AMD card once, and I felt like it got outdated really quickly. Yeah, see, as Gaz said, I know it's a good card. I just don't know if I personally would go for AMD as a graphics card. As a processor, definitely. I'm currently running the 3900X on my own rig.
Flight Simulator's out next Tuesday.
Oh, the Microsoft one?
Mm.
That does look pretty gnarly.
We still need to get to a point where we're like we get to test games in like the lowest spec and best spec they can have.
Well, I like the idea of us having like a completely separate, dedicated thing to reviews. Like our own fierce review platform.
Well, originally, before Corona hit and we were gearing up for more videos, we were going to do like when a new game comes out, the lowest, mid, and highest,
current gen,
good, better, best
yeah.
buys for the game that just came out. So as soon as it got released, we'd spend the day testing. So Corona hit and videos have taken a big backlash. So
indeed.
Hopefully we can get back to that.
It's dropped about 100. Yeah, I did see that. Well, they dropped the price of the processors as well, didn't they? Because obviously Intel released more and dropped some prices, and AMD were like, we'll do that too. What are you going to do?
Well, didn't they Intel dropped the prices of their what was current things, and everyone thought they did it because of AMD, but then a month and a half later they released new CPUs. So
yeah, it's one of those.
They were going to drop it when the new CPUs came out anyway, so they just moved it a bit further forward.
Yeah. Oh, wowie!
Corona!
The only thing I don't like about the humidity, so the air is thick.
Yeah. If it wasn't for the thick air, it'd be alright.
Popping a sticker on the bottom so we know whose this is going to. Normally the first step. Boom. Okay, let's get this GPU in. Hi, Zruby? I don't know.
Zruby.
Hi!
Zruby. Maybe? Zruby. I like saying Zruby.
I like it when someone comes into chat and they've got a name that I just like saying.
Can confirm my PC came corona-free. That's because of Bullguard. It's strong antivirus software.
And won't slow you down playing games with its
Game booster.
Game boost. That's the one. Speaking of, the Bullguard logo's on the bottom of the system right now.
Bullguard logo's on the bottom where?
On the taskbar. I don't know if it was trying to scan.
Oh, yeah.
Righty dokey. Watching from a PC I got from you guys. I can't wait until the whole chat can say that.
It's like face inception. I'm watching face through a face.
Then the corona comes free of charge. Let go, box. Is that all everyone's been playing then? Fall Guys and what was the other one? Can't remember what the other one was said. Oh, that was quick and disappointing.
Pointless.
You shouldn't get much inside. The only place you really would have to worry about internally would be on your little radiator. But it'll be a long time coming before that gets bulked out with dust unless it's in an exceptionally dusty environment. So it should be alright for quite a while.
Worm online.
I was looking at that not long ago, funnily enough, Jeremy. Because I've been waiting, like looking for an MMO to play, and I know they did like a re-release on Steam, didn't they? Or like a different version. And Bullguard on the systems comes for a year, is it?
Yes. It's free for 1 year.
1 whole year.
Is no one playing that like Honey I Shrunk the Kids game?
Grounded. Everyone was talking about it loads, like a couple of weeks ago, and now I haven't seen anyone talk about it.
I think it was just a lot of people going, oh, the nostalgia, it's like Honey I Shrunk the Kids, and then...
It's got a nice art style, but from what I gathered, it was just another like run-around survival game. You were just mini. And they marketed it really well. Okay. That's probably sucking in from the bottom. If you've got it on... Tell me it's not on carpet, Beats. If it's on carpet, I'm going to come in and take it off you. Hey, legendary waffle.
You said it as I was thinking. I was
legendary
like, it's
waffle.
legendary. No, it's legendary.
Once you get sorted with your new rig. How are you finding World Online, Jeremy? Because I'm going to be going crazy like on what's it? New World on release. Well, not release. They've got a week-long playtest on the 25th. I've booked time off work. I'm doing a 24-hour stream, and I'm going to ruin my life with it.
That's a big message from Legendary Waffle. It seems like a cache problem. The thing is, our website's so intense.
Cache?
Cache.
It was a cache problem.
Sorry.
Dairy Waffle.
Sorry,
It's a cache problem.
I forget myself and go back to my old posh ways. Yeah, like the website's like quite. I don't know. It's quite intensive with all those different options, like trying to figure out if they work together. Clearing the cache.
Your best thing is to do clear history in your cache, let the site reset, and then try it again. Because it has happened a few times when people have like visited the site a lot, constantly respecting like, oh, do I want that one, or do I want this one, and it
going
confuses.
back out of it, changing parts, yeah.
So that's what we'd suggest. It's on your desk, good. We stream now. We do stream,
Earth
and
Dragon Art.
we'll give advice as best I can.
We've been streaming probably going on 2 months now.
It's been that long already.
Nearly.
Well, are you counting the break in the between, or?
No, not counting the break. We've been back for a few weeks now.
Oh no, yeah, it would be. This would be the second month we've been back.
Oh. And
okay, Jeremy.
it's been a bit quiet for us because there's been no competitions, but there will be a new competition.
The new competition's coming. You listening, guys? Pay attention.
So yeah, there will be a new competition. We'll post out in the morning.
Wait, since when can you answer to messages on Twitch? What do you mean? If it's general like advice, I've got no problem asking. It's when someone's like, "Oh, I've got a problem with my computer," then it's customer service that it's going to. Because I don't know all the ins and outs of customer service, so I would hate to say something and they'd be like, "Well, he said it on stream."
It's more that if it's an official problem, we've got to deal with it officially.
Well, yeah, that.
Because if it does lead to sending it back for us to warranty, the entire conversation's got to be registered.
Yeah, just giving Beats advice how to fix his hard drive problem on Twitter. Right, let's move these around. Can't wait for the fans to come on this, just so they blow at me. Okay, that's there. That's the AFGB. Satan power. Let's get that moved in.
Satan power. Is that what you just said? I haven't been following Satan's tweets for a while. Have you got him?
Oh, I've got him on Twitter, yeah, but I haven't seen anything in a long time.
I'd write someone to follow.
What's funny is they interact with the Queen, the fake Queen Twitter.
Yeah. But I found this account like a couple of weeks ago on Facebook of all places, and it's called Grumpy Skeletor, and he just like takes the mick out of He-Man constantly. It's very funny. Have the new ones turned up yet?
No.
Have any package it right?
Not as far as I'm aware, anyway. I've been looking for RAM all day, in and out of the dispatch office. Is it here yet? Is it here yet?
Like, I think they'll be here by the time the next stream comes.
Oh, yeah. Well, I've got a replacement cap for this one. I don't know if you guys can see the little pin I've got here holding it together at the moment.
Yours might come with the test ones.
Well, that's it. I've said to it, if it's done around the same time, can you just send it all together? I'm confused. Yeah, probably weird. I mean, you can click a message in chat and reply to it. Never seen it before. Oh! No, I haven't heard of that. What? Setting 4NDT2. Is that a typo? I don't know what you mean.
I don't understand that. Unless he is a Terminator. I think it's setting and
T2.
No, get the T2.
Sorry, that was meant to say AMD. Okay. Is there a recommended setting AMD to smoothly stream? Is that what you mean? A recommended setting for AMD to stream smoothly. Is that where we're going? And yes, Banjo, it is a cap. Correct. Cool. We got there in the end. So what's your current setup at the moment? What kind of processor have you got in there right now? What are you using to stream?
Yes, stream. When is the cap coming out? Hopefully soon.
Sorry, I'm using my voice text, so it's not always. Cool.
The test batch of caps should be arriving this week, next week maybe, and if they are good, then we will release them. They are coming, we promise, because everyone keeps annoying us.
That is one of the big things on the caps, guys. You can obviously see our logo. And getting that to be refined and precise isn't always easy.
So, using OBS, but I have to turn the PC on to find out what my processor is. Right.
Okay. There's a lot of variables in that one, Earth Dragon. But if you don't want to turn the PC on, you can drop me a message on Twitter and I'll try and help out if I can. This one's not a snapback. This is a bent peak one, but I don't know what the ones you've ordered.
We've ordered flat peaks and curved peaks.
Flat peaks, which will be the snapbacks, and curved peaks. So you'll have both.
Oh no, who's asking about flat caps?
And it's the same people that made my Caprani one, so...
In fact, yours is the snapback, isn't it?
Mine is the snapback, yeah. So it'll be this cap, essentially. What am I doing?
And there may be another type of cap in that match as well.
Really?
Yes.
Oh. Just the one of that one, though.
There was someone who was tweeting every day for a flat cap, wasn't there?
Nice, a couple of flat peaks. I guess we've got no idea what the price is going to be on them.
No idea yet.
No idea.
But, we're hoping that we want people to wear them, so we're trying to get the cheapest, not the cheapest, but the best quality, lowest price ones, because we're not a clothing company, we're a piece of
of course.
But if they do go well, there will be some high-priced options. I was looking through all the options they have, and yeah, there's some very cool ones, but they would have been like £25 a piece.
Yeah.
We're hoping it's going to be below 15.
Was you looking for embroidery beats, like the actual embroidered on or printed? Because these are obviously sewed into the material. SATA cable, that's what I was doing. They can be expensive. Because one of the things is once you've settled on your design, if you've made it or if you've paid someone else to.
£40.
Oh, that's easy done on a snapback though. Easy done. I know someone who did it in a market in Birmingham on some of the American football team ones. Just bought 3 of them and spent over £100.
Oh god. Oh.
Yeah.
Listen, fingers crossed. The tests she sent across looked good, looked sharp.
Oh, the mock image kind of
Yeah,
thing.
because the great thing about this company is when we do order a large batch, price just drops phenomenal.
That's about roughly what I paid for mine, Banjo. Because the thing is, when you get stuff embroidered, you've got to pay a fee to have them digitise the artwork that you send. So if you're paying to have your artwork made, that's a cost. Then they've got to digitise and convert that artwork to use on the embroidery. Then the materials and the cap itself, and then whatever they charge for the time of embroidering it. So
some places do digitising for £20 to £25.
Yeah.
The place that you found is awesome. But yeah, some places will charge you £20.
Oh, definitely, yeah. Per logo as well. So if you've got a logo here and then you want something else written here, you're going to pay £20 per bit that you're going to have done. This is completely irrelevant to computers.
Welcome to First PC, where we talk about caps.
It just shows we're knowledgeable on multiple topics.
At least we're not talking about crisps this week.
Oh, you said it, didn't you? You've said it. Now, how did the OAF thing go? Did it die off? Because I haven't seen it in a while.
Yeah, it's died. I need to do some more.
Oh, right, so it's your fault.
I mean, that person needs to do some more.
So something beats.
Yeah, so something.
I can't remember.
DM us, we'll send you the link. Okay, you just said Quavers is not getting a link.
I don't know, I had this done a few weeks ago now. I'll sort it out for you.
What's going on? Oh, I think we ran out of songs.
We ran out of songs? Oh, it did get quiet.
Oh, I don't want the best of all time. It's just going to be every Facebook message ever. This clothing.
Jeremy's just made me think of what we said in the marketing meeting the other day.
Fat.
Fierce apparel. Fat.
I can't believe we just did that. dear.
What are we listening to now?
This is NCS gaming music.
So it does sound very 8-bit right now.
Do you love like good bit of 8-bit?
There's like a whole genre. It's got like chiptune, is it called?
Yeah. There was a guy we interviewed once who did his own festival.
What, on chiptune?
Yeah.
Nice. I love it. I think we should run with it.
Well, that's it. It was actually a genuine discussion because of how funny it sounded.
Did you actually talk about that stuff? Guess you should have removed the mic before then. Right. SATA's done. SATA power for the control box. The fans in. The customers didn't order any additional fans, did they?
Not that I could see. It wasn't on the list either.
Okay. Are you sure we don't have any magnets up here as well for the...
Any what?
Magnets for the...
No. We do not.
Okay.
A bit warm there.
A little bit warm. The fan stays on me for all of like half a second and then disappears again.
Well, it doesn't even come all the way around to me, so... You're getting it more than I do.
It would help if I put the CPU power in, wouldn't it, guys?
Probably.
That's what we're missing. Took that up through there. Yo, what's up?
Zoe 25 King.
Do you know Emma's just actually carried on working as well? So she's just doing with the time while she's waiting.
She would rather work than come over
I
here
know, right?
and spend time with you. The realization. It's obviously like she'll be able to...
I am not. What? Then what are you doing? Stop slacking, get to work. Right, I think I'm going to be doing some cable management in a moment. I have a bigger issue. I can't do fans, they give me headaches. I have a mini AC, but it's... I don't think it was that, Pete. I don't know, have a look around and I'll, like I say, I'll check out like my invoicing and things like that when I get home and I'll try and remember.
I've got it somewhere, it's just not on me right now.
I'm not showing my face to anyone right now. It's sweaty, it's hot. So am I. Right, we're gonna
And slightly ginger because of the camera.
What?
I said, and slightly ginger because of the camera.
But you look decent. Thank you.
Is it cable management time?
It's cable management time.
Right, Mark's out 10 people. Let's see how well he's doing. Oh, what's going on there?
So I haven't started yet. This isn't it.
Well, the chat window seems to have
expanded.
Yeah, just done its own thing there.
No one believe that. He's genuinely just ginger. That's what we're thinking of doing, Jeremy. Genuinely, just having like a wall of like fans. I think we've got like a few fans about that like we don't use anymore.
Oh yeah, they're sorting out that old storage room, so it's probably.
I know, thankfully, because half of that was living in my office.
Like, I'm pretty sure this is just a box of fans.
Probably.
Like I was joking earlier about.
Did anyone get to play the Surgeon Simulator beta over the weekend? Good guys at Bossa gave me like 8 keys. It's just full of fans.
It's full of fans. rig these bad boys up to some USB cables and away we go.
Hire your own dedicated delivery drivers. I think we've spoke about that when we've been really busy in the past. So if we keep growing the way we're growing.
When it gets to Christmas times, we have to drive our own PCs to
DPD. Yeah,
DPD.
that is It's when it's like when we get intense amounts of orders over Christmas, and DPD will only pick up a certain amount or a certain amount of times in the day. We will literally stock them up ourselves and take them to the depot.
Yeah, so over Christmas we have our own van.
One thing I'd like to do, and we've spoken about this a couple of times, when we get to a point of releasing some of the more high-end systems I've got planned, like the high end of like me bring, where someone buys it, building it, and then just taking it to them and like personally giving it to them or setting it up or something along the like, which I think would be really cool, but that would have to be on like very high-end service, like high-end systems.
Almost like that's
that other guy.
That's other guy, yeah, the six
pack.
Six box, that's it. That already feels quite good. I'm just spinning.
Fierce van covered in Lumina panels, I love it. Just stuck to the outside everywhere.
Going on next projects. I mean, I'm picking about, but
the project.
Friday.
After we've refreshed the cache. No, that would be pretty cool. Beats is going to buy another PC now just to meet me. I've watched the viewer count go up and down. I've just got these feelings people like passing out from the heat.
Not got many people talking from Facebook today, which is weird.
Have you turned it on?
Yeah, I actually double checked earlier.
No, I don't think I've seen any from Facebook actually.
No. Seen a few lurkers, but...
Facebook, where you at? Say something!
But it's not even coming from our homepage, which is strange. It only comes up as a... on the homepage automatically.
Like I say, it'd be broken.
They'll all be back when we do the prize giveaway in a couple of weeks.
Oh, that PC should last you longer than a year, dude.
Ah, who was it that's... one of our companies, I can't remember who it is, let me find out. They've given us some stuff to give away on stream as well, like a stream exclusive prize.
Stream exclusive giveaways? Which I can't enter because I'm on the stream.
What is it now?
We're no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I.
Yeah, so it's Asus. Asus have given us some goodies to...
Asus?
Yeah.
Asus.
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 Like Pegasus.
It's a Zeus. It's definitely a Zeus.
It comes from Pegasus.
A Zeus. Pegasus. And then I'd say
but then it depends how you pronounce
Pegasus. Yeah. It's not Pegasus. Guys, how do you say Pegasus? Pegasus.
So yeah, we've got to decide how we're going to give this stuff away. Like, how are we going to run an in-stream competition?
An in-stream giveaway. When are we doing it?
As soon as we know how we're doing it.
Okay.
We can do it next week if we come up with an idea.
I thought you were going, we can do it right now.
Let's do it right now!
I really need a new monitor myself, Beats. Like, I need to get a couple, I want to get 1440p at 144 Hz. Okay.
I shall message the marketing guy now and tell him to get in touch with AOC.
I made that was a bit that I'd already cut. I need a fresh one. Nice, Sony. Was you using what? Did you just mount the monitor to it, or did you go down the What's that case called? Is it Snowblind? Something like that. The one where they've got the LCD panel as part of the glass.
I think you showed me that before.
It's pretty cool, but you need a lot of lighting and just pure white background. Cheese beats. That's something else. Like, it's weird because if you've got a high-end gaming PC, right, and you want a top quality monitor to see all the power that you packed into it, I refuse. I'm not spending that money on a monitor.
But it's like when I used to sell bikes and stuff, people would spend $3-4 grand on a bike and then wouldn't spend more than £30 on a helmet.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you spend $3 grand on a bike, you need to spend the extra and get the that's monitors. Like, if you're spending $2 grand on a PC, then you need to spend 500 quid on a monitor.
That's 1/3 of my next PC. Yeah, I think mine cost me around 1,300, 1,400, but I already had the 1080 Ti. So that was everything other than the GPU. What graphics cards in your system, Beats? I don't remember.
Are we still monitoring your
Monitoring?
cable management?
Oh, yeah. Not done yet. That's a pricey monitor, but it's RGB, yeah, which gives you extra frames, as we all know. $2070 Super. Yeah, see, there is that one part of me that's like, upgrade. Do it. I need to buy like real world things, like a house.
Yeah, but if you have a decent PC, you can do more Minecraft things and just build a house in Minecraft.
True. Yeah, I'm really curious what their pricing is going to be like. But I would love for like the 30 series to come out and then AMD just drop something that's at least the very equivalent of a 2080 Ti at a really cheap cost.
What happens to the rumours of Intel bringing out?
Oh, yeah. They are doing graphics processing, but it's not consumer graphics gaming.
There was rumours that a consumer one was supposed to come out at the start of the year and just never materialised.
Because I know they did the ones that were more like server side.
Yeah, I've seen that.
What kind of game is that though? And are you playing it on like ultra settings? The thing is, because I play quite like when I play games, they tend to be shooters. Like things like Hyperscape. Like I've got a 1080 Ti, and my system can smash high frames on high settings on Hyperscape, but I still put it on like low medium just for more frames. Because I'm not playing it for what it looks like. I'm playing it to kill everybody. Playing it for the KD. Just imagine that. To be fair, when I went, the biggest difference for me was when I got my 1080 Ti and I bought the 144Hz monitor, it literally changed my gameplay. Like, honestly, I know so many people talk about, oh, you get this, upgrade this, and you'll play better, and you'll do this, and you'll play better. Yeah, a 144Hz screen. If you're not on 144Hz now, do it and watch what happens, providing you can get the frames, of course. Otherwise, don't. I bought a 144Hz monitor and I still play trash. I'm gonna get 40 FPS.
You've got to get your monitor with the Get Good package.
Yeah. We should do that, add that to the listings. Just a free one, Get Good. You're damn right, Jeremy.
Whereas our Twitter page is at FiercePC Ltd. We have a nice little dragon logo.
I never seem to use VSync either. Like that's come back from me like playing CS Source years and years ago. VSync I just found caused input lag, and it slowed down responsiveness when I needed it. It's so true though. I used to suck at games, and I got a 144 monitor, and I still suck. Right, I think it's down. It's void.
Oh, let's have a look. Let's have a look at that cable management.
I wanted to route this down this way, but it's got a control box that's secured in, so it has to go this way.
Because
I always run CPU down this side and then took it down there.
people have been talking about your cable management recently on some review videos, haven't they?
Yeah, well.
Ouch.
I used to see games and I picked this. Yeah, I want to run that cable down there, but it's all connected to this control box, so I could run the cable there, but it won't light up. It does make a difference though, Jeremy. You can definitely feel it, can't you? When you make them little upgrades and you notice your performance increase.
Paulie was impressed by your cable skills.
Oh. What have you? Oh, there it is. And I'm back.
I'm actually quite glad you finished early tonight because it's just really hot and sweaty. And
No, it's only 15 minutes early. We can't finish early. We started late.
yeah, well, you know, I mean, like at the correct time.
Right, there's the panel. Now, I'm not gonna go peeling. Have you got another one I can use?
I think they get peeled anyway because.
Oh wait, hang on. This is the Alchemist one. Okay. So
yeah.
I'm not gonna peel this off on this one, guys, because this is. Oh, I'm behind the chat. Yeah. I'm not gonna peel the cover off of this because this is going to the customer and they get that satisfaction.
But here's one we made earlier.
But here is the same panel, which I'll put on there. But like I said, there's no magnets on the case yet, so it's just going to sit there. And we'll. Someone asked before about the lights. So there's a button on the top which just cycles through them, varying colours.
Yeah. We're even doing like an informative thing showing.
This button!
This is the button!
And you do the clickies, and it changes. Ooh,
I'm gonna go to like the music thingy mode.
You know what I've not done?
What have you not done?
Or rather, knocked out. What's that? The little, you can't even see it. That little light strip that's on the bottom of here. Which is one feature I actually do really like. We're working on sorting custom ones of these out, Zovi. It will happen.
The thing is, we were pretty much set for it to go, and then
COVID.
Yeah, then COVID's disrupted the factory, and it's quite a rare product.
Where's the RGB one?
The musicy one.
Not that one.
That one.
Is that the RGB one?
Oh, I know which one. You want the one that just fades through. I wanted the whoop, 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 like the musicy one.
So what, if I come around this side, I'll be able to see.
Yeah. Wait a second, you could have just looked at your screen.
I could have just looked at the screen. That would have been a big brain move, wouldn't it? That's the one I want. That's my favourite one. We are from the UK, indeed. So because of the case, I run Modern Warfare on 100 FPS instead of 50. You're damn right. Yeah, Fierce PC is based in the northeast, northwest. Where are we?
Northwest.
Northwest.
Lancashire.
If Trump gets another 4 years, going to come live with you. Do you know what's funny is that you're not the first person to say that to me.
That was another place we were going to sell because there was a company that wanted the Luna to come over to the USA as well.
Ah.
But again, went out the window with Corona.
I'm not sure.
Oh yes, I spotted that as well. Probably worth telling thing tomorrow.
It might be a case of something desyncing. It'll get sorted before it goes anywhere if there's an issue. Or I might have just confused it because I pressed it quickly.
I'm actually liking these tunes.
Jeremy. I like that idea. Oh, and of course the fans on the back as well. I don't know if you can see that. No, you can't. Let's not drop that off there. I can't see what you mean about the light.
No, it's working now.
Oh.
Earlier when we had it on solids, it was flickering slightly.
Ah, okay. Well, that'll get looked at, like you say.
No.
Turn it that way.
Matching.
We've obviously got the lights on the inside. Just can cycle through. And it syncs to the bar on the bottom also.
Ah, so the fan syncs to the bar.
It does indeed. See?
Ah.
Because that's controlled by an ARGB.
Right.
We're not too sure. What were we reckoning? Around 800, 900, something like that?
Yeah, I reckon about. Normally about 800, but because they added an SSD, I reckon about 850-ish probably. But the great thing about that case is all that space. I love it when you put fans on the side of it.
But yeah, the fans do look really good. If I tilt that more, it's why I was asking if the customer had added in the extra ones. Because here, where you see my fingers, the fans look really nice against the back bit here.
Like side mounting them. Which if you did more, you did like side mount the GPU and then side mount the fans as well. Oh. Sick.
I'm just going to hold that behind there. Where is the sensor for the remote in the PC? Because every time my bro changes his light speeds in his room, mine changed too. It depends.
It's an RF frequency.
Yeah, some of them have actually still got like little infrared sensors, but most of them are RF. Yeah. So if he's got a remote that runs on a similar frequency, like you won't be able to see that.
It'll be
it
like
says RF on the bottom.
2.4 gigahertz, whatever it is.
A liquid tank looks better there. Just saying. Well, yeah.
It does.
You're making me want to put the Lumina on the desk.
Yeah, it's down there. It's Untitled Chapter.
Yeah, and moving and warm. The AMD stock coolers are really good. Really good. Damn it. Especially the Wraith one. The Wraith that came with the 3900X. I'm still using that now as a stock
the
cooler.
chunky square one with the RGB strip. It looks
Really
awesome.
good. Well, guys, if anyone has any questions or anything they want to say, get it out now.
It's the question portion of our show.
We need to make. We need a stream deck, so I can be like, right, any questions, and you can push a button. It's like question time.
Right.
You listening over? No, is it Elgato?
I'm gonna type that Brad now.
And then you have Intel stock on the side. Oh yeah, the Intel stock ones. Yeah, no, not a chance. I've seen systems get built with Intel stock coolers in the past, and they haven't changed. But the processors have got better and heftier, but the coolers are just the same ones, so they're just not gonna work well. When are you streaming next? Yeah, I guess we keep missing each other's beats. But I have planned, and I've said this a couple of times on stream now, I have planned on the 25th of August a 24-hour stream, and I'm not going to lie, the idea of that years and years ago sounded easy. It sounded like something I could quite easily manage. 24 hours a week playing games, fine. Now I'm a bit concerned I'm not going to make it, genuinely. But yeah, when New World comes out and does its playtest for the week, I'm literally the first day, the second, the hour that it's released, me and Webster114, who you might have seen on this channel before, literally we're going to jump into the game. It's been under NDA for a really long time, but they're lifting the NDA on that day. So it's going to be literally the first 24 hours of gameplay content is just going to be outright done there. Providing I make the 24 hours, of course. Which is going to be made harder by this heat. It's actually why I bought the little aircon unit.
You've actually got a proper aircon unit?
Not a proper one of them little ones that like does a mist.
Like I was talking about.
Like the build up for, yeah. Can I manage this from this side? Can I do it? Well, I'm still in the alpha. I'm not sure how they're doing it. I know they were bringing a select, like, a few beta invites through. What time do you normally finish work, Pete? If you finish work in like the early hours of the morning, I know I'll get that far. I've bruised my arm. I'll definitely make like 18 to 19 hours. Easy. I'll do that. It's going to be the last few where I'm going to... I wonder how much of the content's going to be like not of the game and we're just staring. What I need to start tweeting now at like Wraith and Sneak in X Game. I'm like, just let you know what I'm doing. Hook me up.
Yeah, there's quite a few of our streamers that are on with either X Gamer or Sneak.
Sneak. I've never tried Sneak. I've tried X Gamer. The people who used to own X Gamer are really nice. I don't know the new ones. Anywhere between 3 PM. Oh, yeah, I'll see you. How long did this PC build take? Whilst chatting and streaming? Hour?
Hour and a half.
Hour and a half?
But normally, obviously, when we're building an order, it has to process through our system because we do get hundreds of orders a day. As we should.
Yeah, and obviously this isn't the full process. I don't just do that and we send it out the door. This will go through vigorous testing before anyone gets it. Put the thermal paste in there. Do that. Do it.
Do you do more high-end builds on stream? We have done a couple of higher-end ones.
We have, and we will start doing more.
Do you want to do a custom loop one?
I do. I really want to do a liquid cooling loop one day on stream, Zovi, and I fully intend to. But when we're doing that, it's going to need a bit more planning than rushing up here at 6:05 that this currently was.
Definitely need a stream deck for that one.
Oh yeah. And the thing is, like, I want it obviously to work perfectly, so all goes well and it's impressive. But there's part of me wants it to go wrong, so that it becomes a meme and blows up. Like a pipe pops off and just sprays Chris over there, Yeah, we'll get something scheduled at some point to sort one out.
Do like a special edition.
Someone just go and buy the Lumina Lava now and I'll do it.
Is that a promise?
If someone bought one of them now, I'd do one on stream. We've got everything for it.
So if someone buys a Lumina Lava Ultimate...
And they're okay with waiting for me to do it on stream, I'll do it.
Right.
But we might start at 5:30.
We'll probably have to start earlier in the... Well, we could actually start earlier in the day because it's...
It's work.
It is. I mean, this is work.
If we do it and someone orders it then, I'll do it on stream. We'll start the stream at 5 o'clock probably, just to make sure. But yeah. I'm happy to do that. Quality entertainment.
Definitely want to play around with this layout.
Someone do it.
So that's it. Get on Twitter, start posting the links around, get someone to buy it.
Loop, loop, loop.
And it will get built.
Yeah, Beats was saying this. He went on, the second I showed him the lava, the Lumina Lava one, he went straight on the website, spec'd it all up, and brought it up to $3,500.
I think that's it.
That's it, guys.
I think
We're done. We have hit the time. We appreciate each and every one of you coming to hang out.
We'll do it all again next week.
We will indeed. And then the week after that, I won't be here.
That's probably the week someone's going to buy a Lumina Lava.
Yeah, probably.
And then we'll have to get someone randomly doing it. Who's just going to pull the hair?
No, you can't do that. There's only one person I'll trust to do it.
So yeah, everyone pay attention to the socials tomorrow because there is a competition launching tomorrow morning that I've got in mind. Hi guys, just make me go through Graham. Oh yes.
What you said about Wonderful how it went from 60 Hz to 120 Hz, it made a huge difference in an upgrade to 1080 in a game for a game. Yeah, exactly. See, Mr. Shots knows.
Anywho,
no, Jeremy, stop it. You're just asking for problems. Wait, if that was to happen, no, I'm doing it. I was about to say, oh, I'll come in off my holiday. I'll do it. No, I won't. I've got a 24. Look, jump off my stream, run over here, build it, and drive back.
Could do.
I could do.
Right.
I mean, it's still streaming, isn't it?
Yeah.
Alright, thank you very much, guys. It's time to go. It is warm. We'll see you all next week. You know, when you said you made a thanks for watching.